Welcome. We're having a go at Gladiator today. I've just made another deck, so this is attempt number 2. I tried making a Planeswalker deck with a few Wrath effects and some mana fixing, and sure enough, I basically had a mirror match against another control deck. Except his was much better than mine, and he actually had spells which can kill planeswalkers. I just had planeswalkers, so it was rather one-sided. I was set up to try and fight aggro decks with all my wraths and things like that. So I've gone back to basically an old deck based around Undergrowth. This is the Guilds of Ravnica mechanic, where you get a powerful effect that scales with a number of creature cards in your graveyard. So if we look at Kraul Harpooner, it gets, when it comes into play, it gets +X, +0, and fights a flying creature, where X is equal to your number of creatures in the graveyard. So I've just built around this theme, and I've added, usually it's a black and green deck, but there have been some quite nice blue self-mill cards, such as Grolnok the Omnivore. So just sort of throwing this together. And I don't have high hopes for it, to be honest, but I thought it might be quite a fun deck to do. After my last experience, I suggested I might just make a mono-red deck with all of, because you can get probably the easiest, quickest deck to make, and easiest way to get wins, I would guess. Okay. Now, looking at this hand, we've managed to get... So these four are all sort of late-game creatures, I would say. We've managed to get 2 lands. And they're not the lands to cast our Devourer of Memory, so I think we've got to mulligan this. This time we've hit 5 lands, so we can put one of these on the bottom of the deck. And then we've got 2 really big creatures, so it's not looking too good. I think we like the Scryland. Definitely, we want to keep that. This is a bit of interaction. Do we need the Triome? Because it's just a tap land. I'm going to get rid of the Triome, because we've got all 3 colours. Death Bonnet Sprout, nice. So, I guess, yeah, we'll go for green and play that. Okay, another late game card. Okay, well that is going to get milled anyway. Put it on the bottom. What's this guy trying to do? 3 creatures in the graveyard, right? Okay, cool. That is a creature. Guess we'll go for... Oh. Yeah, island or swamp. We didn't manage to do that. This is very strange for a green deck. Unless he's got maybe a flash creature or something. Yeah, I think we'll do a 2/2 Hydroid Crisis, to be honest. Oh, there we go. There we go. We actually found a mill card. That's pretty exciting. That is just a 4/4. Could go for the Crisis. Oh yeah, I've messed up again. I keep thinking it's the other land. Yeah, it's yeah, the one that needs forests and islands. So yeah, we messed up. We'll play the Circle of Land Druid. And we'll see if Death Bonnet Sprout is going to transform. No, I guess it transforms in the upkeep. Rabid Bite on that. He's out of there. We'll just block. Hive of the Eye Tyrant's quite cool. Let's grab that. So we'll get to scry again with this. Gray Slaad. That's a good card. Uh, 2/2 Hydroid Crisis. We could play. Suppose we could bounce this with Soaring City, couldn't we? That might be quite good. Spiked Pit Trap. Yeah, so he can... Yeah, we'll take some damage here. He can do 5 damage to something. Okay, yeah, we'll bounce it now. So the Hive will come into play tapped. We will... Yeah, we'll do the Gray Slaad, I think, this turn. He's out of there. And he didn't get a treasure from it. Oh wow, okay, here we go. 7/7 trample. Yeah, this is a pretty basic deck, and it's kicking my ass at the moment. I think I could do a 4/4 Hydroid Crisis and draw 2 cards. Actually, I can make a 5/5, come to think of it. Muldrotha the Grave card. The Grave card, the Grave Tide. I could play that and start playing lands from here. Interesting, got a really cool idea. Yeah, let's play that. because then let's do the land. Let's do something that gives me green mana. Pay 2 life. Why not? And then play a creature. Let's go for the Death Bonnet Sprout. There we go. Oh, he has red in his deck as well. Raid Bombardment. Okay, what's this? Power Sweet. That'll kill me then. I didn't read that card. Yeah. So +1/+1 for each land you control. Guess I'm dead then. I mean, I'm not quite dead, but I love the random raid bombardment. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Okay, so I will have to chump block with Muldrotha, or I die. Oh, we got a 3/3 creature. That's quite cool. Okay, let's good card. Rampaging Brontodon is just going to kill me. Now, we actually get... So we can make a 6/600 Croesus. We gain 3 life. It can jump block for me. Interesting. We've got a Rhizome Lurcher, so that could do something. Yeah, 17/17 will probably do it, I think. Guess that'll block 3 damage there. Good game. Oh, we're a deck with absolutely 0 removal, so we will die to a Rampaging Brontodon, I think, is the lesson there. Okay, done. But we had a bit of a slow start, I would say. Okay, Circle of the Land Druid, that we like to see. That is a 3rd land there. No black mana. Let's keep it. This has to be tapped when it comes into play, so we'll do that. Reaching Goblin. Okay, we'll pay 2 life. There was one creature there. Okay. Yeah. a Fabled Passage to look for a swamp. Don't know why I was expecting a combat trick there. Okay, Fabled Passage. Oh, obviously goes back to my hand and not into play. That would be too powerful. Oh, that's a nice blocker for his next thing. Yeah, let's just play this tapped. And we'll hit myself, mill myself for 4. Aha! Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. Well, well. So Fabled Passage should give us an untapped land. We can find a swamp. Yeah, I think we want the swamp. We can use Uro next turn, I guess. And it's untapped, there we go, and then we can go for the Gorging Vulture. Sweet! He's got a lot going on. He's this time. It's a pretty aggressive start. So, let's see if it's looking like we can exile 5 lands. Yes, is the answer to that. But we could actually play a Moldgraf Millipede, which is pretty cool. Or an Underarm Lich. Underarm Lich is amazing. I think that's definitely what we play. So you can get buffed. Okay. I think I'm going to start swinging in for damage. Yep, that'll again. Okay. So we'll pay 4 life and make this guy indestructible. Okay, cool. I think Lazav's pretty cool. Moldgraf Millipede's pretty cool as well. It's going to be pretty huge. I think I'll swing in with the Lich. Cool. Stony's pretty cool. Let's go for Uro. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Right, no green mana. We've got 3 cards we can cast. I'm excited to play with Undead Butler. He's quite a cool self-mill card. Not tried Devourer of Memory before as well. That seems pretty powerful. So yeah, Devourer of Memory seems pretty powerful. Got that one. And that's green mana, so that's cool. So, we might hold on to this Covetous Castaway for a bit. Oh, right, yeah, we could mill a card. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's get Muldrotha back, I think. Ooh. Never played Pulchranus before. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like fun. Oh, nice. Destroy all walls? Well, that would kill the wall, this one. Right, Muldrotha can play a land from the graveyard. Seems pretty good to me. us can fight another creature. But yeah, let's just ramp our mana up a bit. No attacks this turn. I wasn't reading this this card. Every time it attacks, if I have no walls, deals 2 damage to each creature without flying. Okay, right. So I should have played my wall to stop that. Old Stick Fingers seems pretty cool. Right, Muldrotha. Let's play our land from the graveyard. Very cool. Now, Stick Fingers can go for 6 cards. Or we could do a Wall of Lost Thoughts and a Rhizome Lurcher. Or we could do... Oh yeah, this guy got shrunk, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's go for the Wall of Lost Thoughts plan. Oh, hang on. We can make a creature from the graveyard here. Just a second. Yes. Moodmark Painter. Let's do it. Pump Polkranos. And then fight the Siege Dragon. Awesome. Covetous Castaway, I think, could attack. Actually, yeah, no attacks. Okay. That was cool. To escape, exile 6 other cards. Okay. What creature do we have? Oh yeah, we can just recast Polkranos. Absolutely insane. That's ridiculous. Love it. Okay, we've got a card. Hard fought for. I've never seen this before. So yeah, satire, tribal. You can discard a card at random to draw 2 cards. Sure. Oh, this is pretty cool. Sentinel into Butler. Oh shit. Guess the Butler is gone. Kraul Harpooner for beatdown. Maybe. Right, I guess some kind of elementals deck. The elemental deck is actually blue-green, isn't it? With the Risen Reef. You got one elemental out of that, pretty good. Right. Okay, pay 2 life. Then Eccentric Farmer. Pretty good. Do I just go for some beat down here? Yes. So you can exile here to make more creatures. We can actually play that, tap that for mana, and play Windgrace Acolyte, which is would be pretty cool. Or a Muldrotha, which might be even cooler, but it might be cheap next turn. This gets me a land back as well. I don't have a land. Ah, that's a good reason to not do it. Wow, that's a nice cheap Muldrotha. Discard a card and 2 damage to him, sure. Let's discard the trio. Oh god, he's got Graveyard Hate. Main deck. Yeah. Nice. Excel twice X. Great. So he exiled 6 cards. Great, I have 2 creatures left. Love to see it. At least it's not a Toolmod's Crypt, I suppose. But yeah, it's the Graveyard Hate. Splash into your deck because it's creature removal as well. Nice. Dreadhound or don't know if I can afford. We're close to being able to cast that. We could play a Molder Hulk and get a land back for 3 life. We might lose the Dreadhound, we'll see. So, yeah, dead straight away. Swift End. Sure. Why not? Pretty cool. Is there anything from the graveyard I can do? Yes. Yes, there is. Right. Skull Prophet. I'm going to go for. So he is splashing white in here. He was unable to kill Muldrotha, which is very interesting. Don't have any. Yeah. Okay, let's cast a creature. Let's cast a Dreadhound. Sweet. Skull Prophet could mill 2 cards. Seems pretty good. Nice. Muldrotha is pretty powerful. Alright, no attacks. What does this do again? Oh, okay. He makes little 1/1s. That's cool. Yeah, I don't really want to play Uro from the graveyard, unless it's with Muldrotha, of course. Right, I see. Yeah, sacrifice it unless it escaped. Wait. Casting it with the mud... Yeah, that doesn't count. Yeah. Yeah. Confusing myself. Right. What do I want to cast? I think an Underrealm Lich is pretty amazing. I think... Let's... attack with Dreadhound, maybe? Okay. Cool. Castles out. Yeah, end turn. There we go. Okay, let's mill 2 cards. So, this is going to be bad, but we'll see what happens. Oh wait, did I nearly thought I'd messed up. But actually, yeah, it was even. Should have looked at that first, really. Yeah, it is an exile effect as well. Just for fun. Okay. Bit of damage through. Should check my lands and what they can do. I've got, yeah, I do have Gate to the Manor-born. I think I will play my land. And end the turn now. Yeah, being indestructible would not have stopped an Underrealm Lich from being exiled, of course. Right. Now, before I forget, we want Gate to the Manor-born. Okay, he's getting abraded. Fair enough. That's certainly interesting. You automatically get all those lands back, so it stops. Yes, yeah, it stops me activating Euro, which makes sense, I guess. But I just drew a Hydroid Krasis, which is kind of good. I think we attack with a Lich first. I think it's an 11/11 Hydroid Krasis. Oh, cancel. You can go 12/12. Yeah, put him into my hand. Oh no. Prowler or Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's have... old Stick Finger seems cool. Yes. Ooh, Valspawn Spider, yeah. Can we play that? Yes, we can. And Valky. It's got the spawn. I mean the swarm. Blood Chief's Thirst, sure. Okay, my turn. Just thinking, okay. Let's go for Old Rutstein first. And how much land is in here? There's plenty of land in here now. I think we can play Uro. Oh yeah, Moldgraf Millipede. Why not? Let's see. Right, blockers. Okay. Let me think. I'm just realizing I might have. Ah, no, he's not in the. Never mind. It's getting complicated. I've got a ridiculous number of options at this point. That's going to be a big creature. Let's play him. And let's play a Llanowar as well. Sweet. Let's keep that on top. And the turn. Okay, my turn. Silly me, yeah, of course that's getting taken off the top. Right, don't want to turn Llanowar into a huge creature. Yes, right, so I think I want to turn him into Kagha. That's my plan. Pay 4. Kagha. Auto pay. Oh, and once per turn I can do that, which is quite cool. Got anything with a... Let's give it to a spider, I guess. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, he gets a couple of blockers, that's true, remember them. Oh, for some trample. use some invulnerability. Let's play Gorging Vulture. 24 cards left. Okay, so we've got 12 minutes left. Wow, 6 land hand with a guy who finds lands for me. I'm going to call that a mulligan. I don't know, actually, this scries, that can help. This can find a creature for me. Let's keep it. And we top deck the land as well. Old stick fingers. Okay, let's draw him. This is aggressive. A 3/3 for 2 mana with haste. Are you kidding me? So that's pretty aggressive. Right, I've got to do something quickly here. Put 2 in the graveyard. Cool, that's a cool land that can clone things. Oh, yeah, that's right. Discard a card, sure. I might discard a pain land. And it does me 3 as well. Okay. This needs a Swampville Forest. Oh, that's nice. So I'll do a 1-point stick fingers. Cool, okay. Right, tap land and Devourer of Memory. Okie doke. I guess we will. 4/4 will block there. two 1 blocks there. I'm expecting no insufficient blockers. Okay. Alright, 2 damage, that's right, yeah. Right, so we can gain 5 life off of this guy. Which helps. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. We just top decked the answer, which is amazing. That is sorcery speed, that sacrifice as well. Oh, right, yeah, he's bringing that back, fair enough. Nice. Okay. Sort of a shame we can't... wait, we do have the answer here. A card I've never used before. Or we could even gain 7 life with the Kraul Foragers, which is pretty cool. But this will block his Scavenger. Yeah, it'll have a +1/+1 on it. So it'll be a 3/4. Gotta remember, I don't have much time left. I do like to take my time. I think I'm going to play this land before I have to discard it. Right, okay, that's coming back. Hitting me for 3, sure. So 6/6. We could sack this for 10/1/1 creatures, which is pretty good. I say we go for it, except it's quite nice that it mills something every turn. Yeah, I'll play the Slaad. Oh, that gets flying. So he just gets double blocked by the pests, unfortunately, but there you go. Let's mill a card. I'm going to sacrifice my spider now. That's a good draw. Okay. Should be able to draw. Yeah, that's fun. That's a fantastic draw. Oh my goodness. I think it's got to be blue or green, because I want to recast the spider. I guess we'll lose some stuff, but that's okay. Hatchery spider could be pretty fucking cool, actually. Ouch. Okay, alright, 6/6. Let's block with these two. He needs 5 cards to exile, to escape. Two cards in hand. Sure. got to play Hatchery Spider because it's just fun. I might die as a result, but guess another huge creature could be fun. Okay, gets a blocker, gets another blocker. So you got 7 damage, do you think? One of them's a land, one's a fable. Shouldn't be enough, really. Right. That's pretty sweet. Nice alternate win condition. I think I've had enough of Gladiator, I've got to admit. Actually, yeah. We'll look at the deck now. As fun as that is, yeah, these games are quite laborious, I've noticed. Because it's best of 3, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to talk about the land first, I think. So yeah, I just looked at rare and mythic lands for green, blue, and black, and just put one of each in. Pretty much, it's pretty straightforward. In fact, there are a few uncommons as well. Port of Carfell, for example. That's things like the gates, which seem pretty good. For a deck of 100 cards, I figured out the simple way of figuring it out. If you're thinking of a 60 card deck, for a 24 land 60 card deck, basically it's 8 lands every 20 cards. So you're going to add 16 lands. If you're more of a control deck, you've got 27 lands and 60, you're going to have 9 lands for every 20 cards. So basically, yeah, if you're a mid-range deck with 8, you're having 8 lands every 20, so you've got about 40 land. And you've simply got, 45 land if you're more of a control deck. So I've erred in favour of the control decks. I've gone for a 43. Because I've got 3 colours, it's not a very consistent deck. I want to be able to cast my spells. That is the theory, right? And I've tried just going for creatures. I think the instants and sorceries are all from modal lands. So we've got 53 creatures. So typically, yeah, for the Undergrowth deck, it's an all-creature deck. I did a few searches just to find the right cards. So I did a search for mill. I just chose all the cards that that are self-mill, or they give you an option of milling yourself, like Wall of Lost Thoughts here. It gives you target player. And I thought it's a pretty good blocker as well, early game. You can definitely put in a few ramp cards, a few, elves and things like that. But you can't go wrong going for all of the self-mill cards. I've just got some good. I was looking through and just seeing a few good cards that stood out. So, Guildsworn Prowler is pretty decent. They've actually, it's still the 2-1 version. So, it doesn't. The other thing I searched for was Undergrowth. So some of the Undergrowth cards do not say mill on them, and you'd miss them. So, for example, so these are your big payoff cards for the mill effects. So is only, you get a 1/1 insect for every creature card in your graveyard when she comes into play. So it's basically the same effect as this boy, the Vile Spawn Spider, but as a come into play effect instead of a sacrifice effect. So you put all the Undergrowth cards in because those are your payoffs, and there would I looked for just multicolored green, black, blue cards. So I found Muldrotha. I thought, that seems to fit in the deck, and it's been. I managed to play him several times. He was just ridiculously powerful. Even if it's just, you don't have to have one of every single permanent type in the deck for Muldrotha to be good. It's lands and creatures is absolutely fine, and he's absolutely broken. You could look for cycling creatures as well. That could be good in the deck. I've only got one. I've got Greater Sandwurm. I think I've found old stick fingers from looking at multicolored green and black cards, because he doesn't say mill anywhere on the card, I think. So I just stuck in a few good multicolored cards like Hydroid Krasis as well, because why not? I suppose escape cards could be good in this, but I don't like escaping. Removing all of my creatures, because of a lot of my payoffs need those creatures in the graveyard as fuel. So I just, if I can escape just using land that I've milled, then that seems good. So we tried out Polykranos, who is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think we escaped him. I think we replayed him with Muldrotha. And of course we tried Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. Who you don't, I guess in a lot of you don't really get to play him anymore that much. I never played him that much before, so quite interesting. I wasn't sure about Kazundu Mammoth, but I think because he's on the front of the card, he's a creature. That works in my favour. It's not really a landfall deck. At all, but well, there's a few actual landfall kind of effects like World Shaper, but it's not focused on that. So yeah, a few of these double modal cards can be pretty good. Balaged Recovery is quite good for this deck. Yeah, so this guy doesn't say Undergrowth on the card. So I suppose you could do another search for Graveyard as well to try and find suitable cards. It is going to come up with a lot of stuff though. Okay, that didn't work. I guess it's, yeah, we don't need the exact phrase, but yeah, Soul Cipher board I've used in Draft for the self-mill deck. Yeah, Narcomoeba, I suppose. Alright, actually this is perfect. This is a perfect example, right? Organ Hoarder. So it doesn't say mill on the card, and it doesn't say undergrowth, but it is actually perfect for this deck. We found that with a graveyard search. So yeah, you look at the top three, choose one, and put the other two in the graveyard. So yeah, that's the change I would make, and we'll drop something for that. Don't know if we need a Screaming Swarm, and it is just another big expensive card. It is another flyer though who could help block. Yeah, Leyline Prowler is just, it adds mana, so it doesn't exactly fit in the deck too neatly. So this card seems more for milling my opponent's deck. I guess it's an alternate win condition. But maybe we drop it. Yeah, I think that'll do. What we're going to do is just concede a game, because I can see this is quite a challenging format. And we're going to yeah, just concede. And yeah, we're going to be stuck waiting for this guy to sideboard, it looks like. Right. Yeah, I think that's the video. Alright, thanks for watching.